What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody who's watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. 100 plus likes, free arcade mode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And man, I cashed in 2 of my 3 lineups because pitching was just absolutely horrid in this slate, including the pitchers that I ended up playing. I went with Scherzer in one and paired him with Manaea. Then I went Manaea and I tried Corbin on another. Both of those lineups are cashing even with my pitchers doing nothing. Manaea with negative, Corbin with negative, Scherzer with 2. My batters absolutely went nuts. I believe in both lineups I had like 5 batters in both lineups hit home runs, which is crazy. Okay, like it was going to be a huge night if my pitchers come through, man. And it sucks when you're on the verge of winning so much money but your pitchers come out and don't do what they usually do. All right, I have a breaking news update as well, by the way. Scherzer hit a home run. Okay, he walked into the dugout and some secret little, some Vegas guy who paid a shit ton of money for the other team to win, went up to Scherzer, was like, I'll give you $1 million if you fake an injury or something and you don't go back in. So I have a chance of getting some extra money out of this. All right? Then, this is exact words that this is what I heard. Okay? Scherzer threw a warm-up throw and then he just stopped throwing. The coaches and the catcher went up to him, was like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? They were like, can you not throw? And he was like, Burley. He was like, Burley. They were like, why? Well, what's wrong? He was like, I'm legally blind. I don't even know if y'all know the video I'm referencing, but he probably hit him with that. They were like, can you throw? He was like, Burley. So they just took him out and put somebody else in. But man, I barely hit the cash line. All right, I mean, I hit it, but barely, all right? And I'm going to blame it on myself being legally blind as well, all right? Now, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get straight into this work, all right? It is time to get it, man. I was just off on my 2 pitchers. I'm going to do my batting the same way, and then I'm going to make some adjustments at pitcher and be right back at it. I'll be the first to admit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to admit I'm still getting green lights, but I'm not winning like we were on that 11-day straight streak. Okay, and I'll be the first to admit my move definitely fucked up our momentum, and it's on me. It is what it is. But taking those 3 days off and then coming back was a big mistake. I should have kept playing heavily and staying involved. But taking 3 days off can definitely just fuck up your momentum. But still cashing. I can't complain. It is what it is. Now get the pitchers right in this slate, and we're good to go. All right, let's go straight into it, guys. Starting off with my first pitcher, I'm going with Dallas Keuchel. He's going against Tampa Bay. They can show up at times, but they honestly, it's just against Dallas Keuchel, they're just not good enough. Dallas Keuchel is at home in Houston, which is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. Houston gets the tee off on Pruitt. It's going to be a great situation. Houston's going to give him some run support, and Keuchel's going to do his thing. I absolutely love Dallas Keuchel, and Keuchel has an advantage over like 4 of the players in the Tampa Bay offense with his ground ball fly ball ratio. Okay, so he's getting they're better hitters on Tampa Bay. They have a bad matchup against Keuchel with their past when, like, let's say, for example, let's say Longoria and Duda, those 2 guys are good fly ball hitters that lead to home runs, right? Keuchel is a ground ball pitcher, so he offsets some of that power in that lineup, and Keuchel's just a beast anyways. He's going to throw a lot of strikeouts, and Keuchel is got to be in the high 5. Next pitcher that I am rolling with, I'm taking a bit of a discount going to 7,200. This isn't a guy that I'm super excited to play whenever I play him, but JC Ramirez, he happens to be going against the Philly offense that is just horrid. They are not good. And I love JC Ramirez when he's at home in LA. He's got some solid, he's got that 20-point upside. He can get you that solid 20 points when he's at home in LA because LA is so pitcher friendly. LA is going to be teeing off against Thompson. I can tell you now, Trout is going to have a ridiculous game here. He has a 399 ISO versus this hand pitching. So Trout is absolutely going to hit a home run in this one. And it's going to give JC some run support. So I love JC Ramirez. I'm going to put him in the high five at 7,200. Next up, starting at first base, you guys know the trend by now. Every single time Teheran is getting on the mound, I go with the best left-handed batter on the other team, and that's Cody Bellinger here. I love Cody Bellinger going against Teheran. I mean, it's a perfect matchup. Teheran cannot get lefties out, and Bellinger's one of the best lefty batters in the league. He's been hitting with tremendous power. He can hit 2 home runs at any moment, and he could possibly do that here. I love Cody Bellinger, especially being in the hitter-friendly ballpark in Atlanta. That new stadium is very hitter-friendly. I absolutely love Cody Bellinger. Lock him in. Next up in the outfield, okay, I'm going to go with a guy who might not be as highly played as some of those other Rockies, and that's Gerardo Parra. Now, I do know he is going to be slightly well-owned because it's Colorado, and I know it seems so obvious, but it really is that simple sometimes. Okay, a lot of mistakes that people make sometimes is they just overthink situations. With Colorado being at home, okay, I don't have to explain this much, but I will real quick. With Colorado being at home in that super hitter-friendly ballpark and going against Flexen, who got absolutely demolished on his MLB, his first start. Absolutely demolished. Colorado will for sure do that to him as well. I'm targeting the lefties on that Colorado offense. I love Gerardo Parra here going against the righty who just got mashed. Parra gets on base well, and when Flexen leaves early because he's getting annihilated, they're just going to put another righty out there, so it's better for Parra still. I absolutely love Parra here, and I will be playing several lefty batters in that game for Colorado side and the Mets side. All right? Next up, now as you see, we got some too expensive batters, so I'm going to go ahead and take a bit of a discount, and I'm going to go with Rafael Devers, or Devers, however you say this dude's name. I haven't actually seen him play in person yet, so I don't know how they say his name, but Devers has been absolutely killing it. Ever since he got called up, he has been absolutely solid. Look at this. 6 his first game, then 17, 7, 8, 16, 16. At 3,400, that type of, he's got a 417 batting average. And that's absolutely ridiculous. And he's going against Bauer, the opposite hand. Devers is a lefty. He's going against Bauer, who's a righty, and gives up a lot of hard contact to lefties. I love Devers. I love Brock Holt. Those are 2 cheap guys you can get on that Boston offense that are going to be very solid options going against Bauer. I absolutely love those 2 guys. And that's it, guys. You got Dallas Keuchel, JC Ramirez, Cody Bellinger, Rafael Devers, and Gerardo Parra. And that is it. All right? Now you know what time it is. It's time for the batter's box. All of these batters that I'm about to mention have good histories versus the pitchers they are facing. Remember, 100+ likes, and I will post a free arcade mode, as well as I will be doing a video, okay, doing a live just like this. So you guys are literally watching my screen as I go and talking to you guys. I'm going to do a live mock draft here in the next few days on there, so I can give you guys some advice on drafting and certain guys that I'm targeting in the later rounds and all that type of stuff. So football is getting close, man. It's time to get it. All right? So here we go, guys. Here is the batter's box for the August 2nd. Here we go. We got Todd Frazier, Didi Gregorius, Aoki, Josh Donaldson, Melky Cabrera. Alex Gordon is a great option with him being in Baltimore, very hitter-friendly. Ballpark, he has gone 9 of 18 for a 500 batting average versus Hellickson. I love him. Edwin Encarnacion, Carlos Santana, Daniel Murphy, Yasmani Grandal. Love him too. When he hits from the left side, he does very well as well. He is 6 of 13 for a 462 versus Teheran. Yasiel Puig Paul Goldschmidt, David Peralta, Kyle Seager, and Asdrubal Cabrera. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody. I hope you kill it. Thank you, as always, for coming and watching. I appreciate you guys. You're the shit. And I'm out.